Good morning, everybody. My name is Margaret Handrow. I'm the Virtual Services Librarian here at the Hobby Memorial Library. The library aims to provide guidance, direction, and instruction for students to succeed with their research needs. There are several methods to do this. The first is in-person assistance with a librarian. This assistance can be anything from getting started to putting the finishing touches on a paper or project. Our virtual services allow the library to connect with our distance education and global students using various methods and platforms. And you're seeing some of them here. We can do them virtually. We have laptops with virtual tutorials. We have our website and we have our live chat. So these are all ways of people getting help and assistance, practically speaking, 24/7, 365. The library's seminars include introduce students to the library's many tools and resources that are available to them. These seminars can be requested by instructors. They can be done in person. We can do them in your classroom. We can do them virtually. We have recorded seminars, or if you want a specialty seminar, you can request those as well. We have a new writing center in room 105. This room is dedicated for students to come and work on their research papers. Here they can receive one-on-one assistance from a librarian. Students also have access to a collection of style manuals, dictionaries, thesauri, and other writing resources. The library has up-to-date manuals and quick style guides for APA, Chicago, and MLA that are available for in-person use and for checkout. We do actually have the 9th MLA handbook available, and we are working on a quick style guide for that manual. By the way, the 9th edition, when they did the 8th edition, they took out too much stuff from the 7th, and so they put them both back together, and that's why they have the 9th. Now, plagiarism is a widespread problem, and the library assists students by showing them how to avoid it through proper use of in-text and source citations. While the library cannot explain copyright laws, it can provide information about them. And again, we have workshops about plagiarism, copyright, and how to do in-text or source citations. So those are all available for students. For proofreading, for many students, the research paper is probably the most significant part of their course grade. The library's proofreading service offers suggestions for improvements in writing style, clarification of wording, and proper style formatting. And we do have a 24-hour turnaround time. We run papers through Grammarly and give them a PDF file. We look at readability, flow, and logic. We look at the overall style formatting of the paper, and then put those comments in bubbles on the right margin of their papers. And so that is actually done within 24 hours. And that includes holidays and days that were closed. We've had people that have turned in papers before midnight, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day morning. They've gotten their papers back from us. So then we want to introduce you to Byways, the Journal of Arts and Letters. This is a compilation of the best original student-produced works of literature and art. Students can begin submitting their works as early as next week, Monday, and it'll continue through March 30th. And what you're looking at is the cover art from the spring 2021 issue. And you can see some of the categories that we are judging for inclusion. So if you've got creative students, and it doesn't matter if they're written works or photography, we've had metal sculptures, ceramic, woodworking, all sorts of things. So as you can see, there are a number of categories that people can submit their works for, including now music lyrics. And then another path to success is our careers services. We've developed some resources to help students succeed with their career paths. Beginning this fall, the library, in conjunction with Career Services, will be launching the Eagle Career Closet. This new service allows students to find clothing that they can wear for job interviews. Another new service that began last spring is the Culinary Tools Lending Program. Student chefs can check out and take home tools that will allow them to practice their craft at home. Lastly, there are the Workforce Solutions live streamed events that the library hosts. And you can see we have some suits and dresses. We have skirts that have been donated. We've cleaned them, sanitized them, and we've cataloged them. And there's actually a LibGuide for the Eagle Career Closet that you can access and see what kind of material is there. And it's rearranged by men's and women's clothing and by types of clothing and sizes. So it's rather a nice item. Also, the culinary tools, these are like pastry knives, uh, everything from spatulas to, measuring spoons, that sort of thing. So it's rather a nice thing that the students can come in and check out as well. Then for our nursing and allied health students, the library offers a dedicated work area in room 106. The library has anatomical models and softwares to help students understand human anatomy. I forget how many models that we have, but we actually do have a human brain that you can take apart and see the various parts. The same thing with like hearts, ears. We have a couple of skeletons. In fact, we have a full-length skeleton that I called George. And during the pandemic, at the height of it, we actually put a face mask on George because he was COVID secure. For faculty, especially those of you who are adjunct faculty, we have a quiet place for you to do research in the library's Faculty Resource Center, room 117. This is a dedicated research and work area. The FRC is perfect if you need a little office space. And you'll see in the very back there is a microwave, and we've actually had a couple of professors that have used that microwave to cook their meals so that they can work and eat at the same time. And there are 3 workstations in there that you would check out at our multimedia lab desk. Okay, we do have something that's rather nice. It's called the Knowledge Information Scanner, Knowledge Information Center Scanner, or KIC scanner. This allows you to create PDF files, searchable PDF files, JPEGs, PNGs, rich text, or MP3 files. Now, a word about the MP3 file. You can put a text document on the scanner, scan the image, and then when you go to save it or email it to yourself, what you are actually, and choose the MP3 file, it does create an audio text file that basically you have. And so if you have somebody that is visually impaired that you want to give them some information, this is a way of doing that for you. It also allows you to crop specific portions of the text so you can get just the parts that you're wanting. If you want it framed, it will do that for you as well. And it does also give you a basic citation. This is for books only. If you enter in or scan the ISBN number from the back of the book, it will actually read in the citation information, and then you can email that all to yourself, or if you've got a thumb drive, you can just stick the thumb drive in one of the many ports on there and it will save it right to your thumb drive. Then we also have our STEM and STEAM makerspace area located on the first floor. This area promotes exploring the world of creativity, science, and technology. And we do have a computer with AutoCAD. We have a Cricut. We have Ellison dies. We have a graphics computer. And we're able to make the ALA read posters and bookmarks here at the library. And if you want to send us a photograph of yourself with a favorite book that you're reading, we can create either a bookmark or the poster art that can get printed up. And so there are a variety of backgrounds, and we'll be happy to work with you as far as, you know, choosing what background you want to be with your picture. So that is something that you have. The graphics computer actually allows you to draw on screen. So that's really kind of neat too. And then the library's collection, we have over 39,000 print books, DVDs, magazines, and newspapers. Additionally, library users can access 85 databases for over 446,000 full-text articles, ebooks, and streaming videos. And these are just some of the items that you'll see that we have that you can access through the library. The library's best resource is its staff. We are always ready to assist the CTC faculty, staff, students, and the general public in succeeding in their information and research endeavors. And I was asked to remind people about, we have programs. All of our programs now are done live streamed, either through YouTube or through Facebook. This way we're able to reach our CTC students, faculty, and staff globally. So we're not just in-house at the library anymore. And these can range from historical programs, we have hobbies, we have science, cultural, and future endeavors. And that's what you're seeing here. These are some of the items that we have. And the scholarship workshops are very well attended. And then we have for next month a bunch of Hispanic Heritage Month items. So we have some of that. But we have some local celebrities like Little Joe and the family. It's a Hispanic music group, and it came from the Valley. They're very big in the Valley as well as parts of Texas. We also have Josh Johns from Channel 25 coming and doing a program about the weather in October. So it kind of gives you a bunch of information there. And then what would success be without fun? And I include this last bit here. We have a monthly guest, the number of candies in the jar. And I'm going to give a shout out to Mike Matthews. He is very good at figuring out how many candies there are in this jar. So that is my presentation. And Dean Anderson, I will turn it back over to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I will take any questions.
I think that's it.
There's a question I'm seeing here in
there
chat
is? Okay.
about students say they receive assistance with papers, not just citing their discussion board submissions. Yeah, it's true for everybody. We've had people that have submitted their blog postings, their discussion board postings for proofreading and comments, and we'll do that for them. And we also do this in person.